You know how you talk to your friends completely differently than how you'd email your boss? Of course you do. We all do it. But what if I told you there's one simple rule that secretly governs all of it? Yep, from the most official letter to the quickest text message, let's dig in and find out what it is.
So, a student named Kola asked his sister this, and honestly, it's a fantastic question. In a world full of DMs and instant everything, does learning how to write a formal letter even make sense anymore? It really can feel like something from another era.
And you know what? He's got a point. It's a totally fair question to ask. Why should we bother with old school rules when we've got all these new super fast tools?
But here's a thought. What if this so-called ancient skill is actually the secret weapon for all of our modern communication? What if it's the key to writing that perfect email that lands you the job, or crafting a complaint that actually gets you a refund?
The good news is, you don't have to memorize 100 different rules for 100 different apps. It all comes down to one simple, powerful rule that tells you exactly which voice to use no matter the situation.
And here it is. The entire game is just about matching your writing style to the situation you're in. That's it. It's kind of like your wardrobe, right? You know when to wear a suit and when to wear shorts. It's the exact same idea, just with words.
It really just boils down to these 3 simple questions. Before you type a single word, just ask yourself, 1. Who am I talking to? My best friend or my professor? 2. What's the goal here? Am I just catching up or am I asking for something serious? And 3. Based on that, what's the right way to say it? So let's break this down into the 2 main styles. The best way to think about them is as 2 completely different worlds, each with its own set of rules, its own language, and its own vibe. And here are those 2 worlds. First, you've got the informal world. This is relaxed, it's personal, it's like texting your cousin or calling your mom. Then you have the formal world. This one's serious, it's official, it's professional. It's for things like applying for a scholarship. And you'd never do that with emojis, right?
Let's look at the master plan for the formal world.
It is a very specific, step-by-step process. You've got to have 2 addresses, yours and theirs.
You need a clear heading, kind of like a subject line in an email, a formal greeting. The main message has to be brief and polite, and you finish with a proper closing. Every single step is there to show respect and seriousness.
Now, let's jump over to the informal world. You can just feel the freedom here, can't you? You only need 1 address. The greeting is warm and personal. The body can be long and chatty. You can share all the latest news. And the closing is affectionate. It's all about connection, not protocol. Okay, if you forget everything else, please remember this one thing. It's the biggest clue of all. The number of addresses tells you everything you need to know. See 2 addresses, it's formal, it's official, it's serious business. See just 1 address, that's your sign that it's informal, personal, and relaxed. It's the ultimate cheat code.
Right. Enough theory. The best way to really get this is to try it out. So let's run through a couple of quick scenarios. See if you can tell which world we're in. Ready?
Okay, scenario number 1. You need to ask your dad for a little more pocket money. Now, he's family, obviously, but you are making a request. So, what do you think, formal or informal?
Exactly. It's informal. Your relationship with him is personal, so the tone should be warm and familiar. It's all about that personal connection, not some rigid official structure.
Okay, how about this one? You're the class captain, an official role, and you have to report a broken window to the dean of studies, an authority figure. What does this situation call for?
You got it. 100% formal. Your official role and your audience demand it. You need that super clear heading so the dean knows exactly what it's about, and a respectful greeting. This is all about being clear, professional, and following procedure.
And this is where it all clicks into place. We've been using letters as our example, but really, this was never just about letters, was it? This skill, knowing how to read a situation and pick the right tone, is everything in our digital world.
Think about it. This is about knowing how to write that perfect email to a future boss. It's about knowing how to fill out a job application. It's even about knowing the right tone to use on Slack with your team versus the tone you use in a formal report. This is your guide for navigating pretty much every interaction you have. So I'll leave you with this question. The very next time you go to send something, whether it's an email, a text, a DM, whatever, just pause for 1 second before you hit send and ask yourself, which world does this message belong to? Because choosing the right one, well, that makes all the difference.